Spamming your paladin, they are not fighting your side. Spamming your paladin, they don't need to hide. You got paladin just chilling over there, send them in, marked with her flair. The paladin can't just stand there, we are getting pushed over here. Spamming your paladin, spamming your paladin, spamming your paladin. Spamming your paladin, they are not fighting your side. Spamming your paladin, they don't need to hide. Send them now, send them fast. The paladin will surely last. Spamming your paladin, spamming your paladin, spamming your paladin. Paladin, 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 way too many. Paladin, 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 spam them in. Paladin, 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 way too many. Paladin, 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 spam them in. Paladin, 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 way too many. Paladin, 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 spam them in.
Yeah. Yo, Lynn. Selected. Find a match. Cause it's that time at last. Opponents' hearts pound inside their chests. Cause they know there won't be no rest. I have hands of lightning, prepped and built for fight, Feudal hits, it's about to get lit. We drop the range to control the game. Fletching is in, now it's time to win. Find some vills on the wood, killed them where they stood. No hand of mercy, cause they ain't worth it. No time to spare while the enemy is unaware. Be a straight savage, lay down the damage. They can't deal with the dance, they never did stand a chance. Let the arrows fly through the sky as the units die. Don't hold back, it's time to advance. Time to add the siege and watch them bleed. Their base falls flat as we attack. They can't deal with the dance. They can't deal with the dance. Yeah, they can't deal with the dance. They can't deal with the dance. Barking isn't fresh, time to clean up what's left. Who cares if the eco's a mess? Time to get ballistic so we can stat pad the statistics. Might be a little narcissistic. Chemistry drops now, we can't be stopped. The opponent can watch and learn as they see their base burn. Brace are delivered as the enemy quivers. Yeah, they can't deal with the dance. They never did stand a chance. Let the arrows fly through the skies, the units die. Don't hold back, it's time to advance. Time to add the siege and watch them bleed. Their base falls flat as we attack. They can't deal with the dance. 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 They never did stand a chance. These hands are as fast as lightning, built right for fighting. No better combo than Micro with the crossbow. You can try to split and dip, fatal flee, but you have no chance to evade me. My arrows will rain, my siege will rule. I have at my disposal every tool. To your surprise, my Micro was your demise. You feel the fear as your fate is near. No more tricks to try, it's time to say goodbye. You never stood a chance against the ultimate dance. They can't deal with the dance, they never did stand a chance. Let the arrows fly through the skies, the units die. Don't hold back, it's time to advance. Time to add the siege and watch them bleed. Their base falls flat as we attack.
What's up, guys? Hope you're doing well. Let me make sure that I sound alright.
Find a match.
Gonna use Twitch here. Listen to my own voice for a second. Listen to my own voice for a second. Listen to my own voice for a second. Listen to my own voice. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, let's try this again. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why the mic now, every time that I start up the stream, it's like it goes into RoboCop mode until I unplug it and plug it back in. It's strange, but if it's working now, it's okay. We're all good. We're all good. Hi, Death Vader. What's up? All right. Just gonna grind the ladder. Haven't played ladder games in a few days. Death Vader says I need to change my name. Death Vader 1900 incoming. Ah, nice, nice. Kilimanjaro. Oh boy, let's get you guys on the right screen here. Oh, we're playing Varus. Oh, Varus, I think only plays Nomad. AMK 837. Hey yo, what's up? What's up? Varus says dodged. Haha. Yeah, Varus is a Nomad player / African clearing player / I don't know what else. What else do you play, Varus? Isn't that like your main is like Africa clearing and Nomad? Do you play any other maps regularly? I know you were playing Arabia for a little while, but it looked like you were struggling on Arabia. Well, you did try it though, right? If I remember right, you tried it and it was not for you. You were not loving it. Yeah. It went bad. Well, that happens. That happens. All right, we got enclosed, guys. If our opponent picks, we'll play Italians. If not, we'll get what we get and have fun with it. Yeah, it went bad. Yeah, Varus. That's the thing. Playing Arabia, it takes a lot of time to get all the build orders down and to learn all of the meta play for it, because there's so many people who've been playing it for so long, right? It's like it's hard to compete compared to other maps where maybe they don't have as much experience or as much as much knowledge. Okay, it's Persians versus Italians. I tend to really like the Italians in this matchup, but we're the Persians, so we need to make that work. We just douche him. No, we won't do that. I mean, when's the last time you saw me douche, guys? I think the last time you would have seen me douche was when someone used their channel points for it on that one map. Oh, I can't think of the name of it. It's got like, it's Glade. Glade. And it worked. I did win, by the way. Weird that I won, but I did. It's like, I don't even know the build for the douche. I don't even know how to do it. I just was winging it, and it worked. It was like complete random winging it. Alright, I found everything. Let's push the deer. Like, now on this map with Persians, you have the better eco. But I do think he has the better units. So it's like you can't just play Savar here. You definitely can't just play Savar in the late game. In Feudal, I think I'll open Scout Skirm, probably. He's probably going to open Archers. I don't know that, but I think it's likely.
آری
آماده کارچی سلام به کارچی
آماده
آری در مورد جمع آماده
سلام
سلام
Make sure this deer actually goes in.
سلام
میکنم آماده
Oh. There's my berries, there's my gold. I really like my berries and gold position being so close together. It means I can probably just tower it.
سلام آری سلام آماده آری معمار
Maybe I just play skirms. If he opens archers, like just playing skirm here could be just fine. And then we could play camel. Oh, hello. Woo!
سلام آماده آری
Well, I didn't realize that was so close to his TC. That could have been way worse. We didn't actually lose the scout. We do know he's on berries. Is he on gold? He's not on gold. Maybe he's not opening.
آری
No, why did they kill that?
آماده
It's fine.
آماده به کارچی جمع کن
I'm gonna say maybe he's not opening archers. Maybe he's FCing. Kinda crazy. But possible.
سلام
سلام آماده
House? Yeah, I'll need a house.
آری معمار علوف جمع کن
Okay, he's not FCing. He's building the barracks here. We'll stick around to see if we can see what building he's adding. And see if he goes to gold or not. He's still not on gold.
آماده آری به کارچی آماده سلام آری آری سلام کارچی
Okay, it's a stable. Nice to know.
آماده سلام آری معمار
How hard is it to get to 1900 ELO from 1200? Pretty hard. Not easy. Not easy, that's for sure. Let's see if he goes to gold right away or if he adds his own. Adds his own range.
آری آماده آری سلام علوف جمع کن
Okay, no range from him so far.
آماده
سلام
معمار آری معمار
Morning, Wazzy.
سلام
What's up, what's up?
آماده معمار آری سلام کنم سلام آماده معمار آری معمار سلام معمار آماده آری معمار سلام معمار آری آماده
فرمان آماده میکنه آری
آری
آماده میکنه آری فرمان
See if he's added a range yet.
معمار
آماده معمار
آری معمار آماده آری معمار
See if he's gone to gold and added that range. Probably. No, maybe he's going to this gold out here, actually. That's possible. He added the range.
آری معمار سلام
Still don't see where he's on gold, though. Is he just gonna add skirms?
آماده معمار
He's just gonna add skirms, guys. He's going to gold now.
آماده آری معمار آماده معمار سلام
آری معمار
آری آماده آری
Okay.
آماده معمار سلام معمار
سلام
علوف جمع کن معمار معمار آری معمار سلام معمار
آری سلام علوف جمع کن
Oh, did I lose my scout? Oh, that's a bummer.
آری
سلام علوف جمع کن آری معمار
سلام
فرمان آماده
آماده آری آماده سلام میکنم معدنچی
آماده
آری معدنچی سلام معدنچی آماده سلام
He has the cheap uptime. He might be able to get up around the same time as me.
سلام آری سلام آماده
علوف جمع کن
Alright, we'll add another scout so we can see what he's up to.
آری معمار میکنم سلام معمار آماده معماری معمار توپو سلام معمار جمعکاری آماده
علوف جمع کن
آری سلام آری معمار معدنچی سلام معدنچی
فرمان آری
آماده آری معمار سلام علوف جمعکاری آماده آری معدنچی
What's the game plan? I think I'm gonna do a little bit of booming into with some cav archers behind it.
آری
It's
سلام
gonna be two
آماده
range cav archers is the plan. Good quick wall from him.
سلام
سلام
I'm either gonna need to long range some stone or get a market. I think we'll just get a market here.
معمار سلام معدنچی معمار معدنچی آماده سلام آماده آری سلام معمار معمار آری معدنچی آماده معدنچی
آماده آری آری
سلام آری معدنچی
آری حمله به جنگی آری
آماده
He's trying to full wall his map, which is kind of crazy.
سلام
معمار
آماده معمار
فرمان آری به جنگی
آری سلام معدنچی آری آماده معمار
آری 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 آماده کنم فرمان
سلام
معمار
آماده
معمار
آری آری
آری سلام
آری.
آماده
فرمان آری
آری
سلام آماده معمار آماده آماده سلام معمار
آماده معمار
آماده آری معمار سلام آماده آری آماده سلام معمار آری سلام معمار
آری
آماده آری آماده آری معمار
آماده
سلام آری معمار آماده آری معمار
آری سلام معمار
معمار
سلام
آری
صحیح معمار آماده
معمار
Thanks. Thanks, Wazzy, for getting rid of that. I appreciate it.
آماده صحیح
فرمان
آماده
سلام آماده
آری آماده
He's got a lot of relics, so we need to
سلام
figure out what we're gonna do here to win the game quickly.
آماده
آری آماده
آری معمار سلام معمار آماده آری سلام آماده
آری درست
آری 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 آری
سلام
سلام آری معمار
آری صحیح معمار آماده آری
سلام
معمار آماده
آماده معمار آری معمار
سلام معمار آماده سلام معمار آماده صحیح مهمان مهمان
سلام آری آماده آری
مهمان
آماده
آری
سلام آری سلام آماده سلام آری آماده
سلام
What's up, miscellaneous leopard?
سلام آری مهمان سلام 메모 메모
어리 나무
He got one crossbow in there and it killed all of those. Holy. How did the crossbow get in, actually?
어디 안돼 안돼 내 뜻대로
GG. Relic situation. It was 1 to 4. He had 4. Polonium 210. Yeah, it was. It was an intense game. I think just because I had so many Savar, this worked out. Had I not had enough gold, we would have been in a lot of trouble. Was I confident I was going to win this game? No. No, because Italians is a very, very good counter to Persians. I just collected a lot more gold than he did, and I sold for a lot of it. My KD was really good because I was almost full Savar. Yeah, he did. He had elite Genoese. He had elite Genoese. He had fully upgraded elite Genoese. They were shredding my Savar. I just had a lot of Savar. I had a lot of Savar, and I had Hussar, and I had, for a long time, I had a backline with the Cav Archers, and the Cav Archers for Persians aren't great, but it's nice. There's still like a nice little backline to have there to do damage on the Genoese, to do damage on the Hussars. Flats AoE says you do coaching. What can I expect from your coaching? And do you just do video game reviews or over the shoulder? Both. I do both. Flats AoE. And you could ask. Yeah, you can ask me any questions about the coaching that you want. Also, hello, Colin and Robin from the YouTube chat. Basically, I'll help you with the basic builds, depending on what elo you are, right? Murderface says, do the coaching. Murderface has gotten coached from me, so he could also he could also tell you how it is. I would help you with different Civ matchups, learning how to deal with different situations. I would give you game rec reviews where we would talk through what you did right or what you did wrong in certain situations in the game. You could send me ones where you lost, and I could tell you how you probably could have won the game. Or you could send me one where you won, but you felt like you could have done better. Right? So I don't like I do both and not one or the other. Can you schedule some tournament matches, like to play in a tournament, Nubel Kim? Like you want me to schedule playing in a tournament? We need a commie tournament. Cast and play. So I did a bunch of casting 2 nights ago for Ling Yuan, and I'll probably do some more tonight. Once Ling Yuan gets started, I have to look at the schedule and see. It's the last round of what's it called? I'm trying to think of it. Like the general. I'll look in and tell you what it's called. Ling Yuan Cup AV2. Yeah, Turk the Destroyer. I did see that game. That was an insane game. No spoilers, though. No spoilers. Other people might want to go back and watch. But I did see that game. They're going to be in round 4 of the group stage. Flats AoE says, okay, just asking because I work second shift, so it's hard sometimes with my availability. Do you have Discord with the prices? Yeah, I have. Here's the Discord, Flats. Here's the Discord, and I do have a section with the prices. And yeah, I'm very flexible. Flats AoE. Very flexible on hours for coaching. I can do late, I can do early. Basically, this is what I do full time. So I stream a lot, I coach a lot, and I'm starting to do a lot more casting as well. I plan on doing a lot more casting in the future, as it's a lot easier. It's a lot easier to cast than it is to play. Although you do lose your voice, right? You do lose your voice. This is one thing. If you cast a lot, you do have to deal with that. But it's not as hard as playing ranked games on the ladder. It's just not as mentally challenging, I feel like. Alright, so we won our first game. It was a good start to the day. Good start to the day. And it was a hard matchup, too. So I'm really happy to get a win there. Really happy to get a win there. Oh, Robin was helping me out in the YouTube chat, telling me that it was the group stage because I couldn't remember what it was called. Yeah, so last day of the group stage, and then I believe four players will move on. 4 players will move on. Hera and Yo, spoiler guys, spoilers. Hera and Yo are already locked in. Even if they lose their last set, they already have enough points to move on. So they're locked in. I believe that, let's see, Hart and Vivi are... These are all spoilers, by the way, so if you don't want to hear about the Ling Yuan Cup, mute. Hart and Vivi, I believe, have already been eliminated. Even they still have to play their last set in the group stage, but I don't think they have a chance to make it right now to the next stage. I think the same is true for Nikov and freaking Andy based on their games won and lost. I don't think it would matter if they win this next set or not. Yeah. And then Sebastian and Viper, Leary and ACCM all have a chance to make it. Yes, yeah, Trollermeister, I did hear about that. That's an unfortunate circumstance. It's so hard because there's rules for a reason, right? There are good rules for a reason. You cannot have any type of information that could give you an advantage. I don't know that he was even looking at the phone. Like, people could see his face, right? The whole game. Like, they could see his face the whole game. They could see where he's looking. It's not like he was watching his phone or getting information from it, right? I don't think that in any way Vivi was actively cheating. I don't think he was trying to cheat, but, like, that's not the point, right? The point is there's a rule. He broke the rule. And that's that. Rules are rules. You have to follow them. Otherwise, they shouldn't exist, right? If there's no reason to follow a rule, then it isn't a rule that should exist. But in this case, there is a reason, and yeah. Well, here's the thing, Dogson. They had to do something, and I don't think disqualifying him because they know he wasn't intentionally trying to cheat. They could actually verify that by just going back and watching the VOD, right? They could just literally go back and watch and say, okay, he obviously was not looking at his phone. He obviously was not gathering information from his phone. I believe that he probably accidentally left it open. He probably had it open prior to his games and then accidentally had it still on his phone. Didn't realize it was still open. Just had his phone sitting there and something along those lines. I don't know like the full story. All I know is he had a streaming service with his chat open on his phone somewhere on the desk that he was playing on. And they docked 50% of his prize pool. Right? They took away 50% of his prize pool winnings for this tournament. Imagine it only opened because his phone was on face unlock and he leaned forward. I doubt that that was the circumstance. I think if that was the circumstance, right, then maybe they would have seen that differently. Like, oh, like he didn't even know it was open. He wasn't even trying to open it. Like, I think it was like he forgot, but maybe he even knew it was open but didn't stop to turn it off, or maybe he did at some point, but it was open for part of the game. I don't know. But the point is, you're in a professional tournament that's $50,000 prize pool. Like, bro was watching streams, set his phone down to play, and they caught him. Well, no, because it was his chat. It was his chat. So I think he was chatting with his chat live before the game, which is totally fine. There's no problem with that at all. He's just communicating with his fans. He's just, keeping them informed on what's going on, having a fun time. There's nothing wrong with that. Yeah, I think it was that. I don't think that he was watching another stream. He had his own stream up, but like I think that his stream was casting the game live. So like obviously he couldn't hear it because he has his earbuds in for the game he was playing, and obviously he's not even looking at it, right? He's looking at his screen playing his game. He's not concentrating at all, not even the slightest bit on his phone, right? So what probably happened is he had several things open on his phone. One of those things was the stream, and he forgot to close it. He set his phone down on the desk. Somebody saw that it was up. Like, somebody saw that the stream was open somehow, and they're like, "Yo, you can't have your chat open because like you could talk with your chat or read your chat and get some information from your chat." They determined that he didn't do that, but they also determined that he broke the rules by one, having his phone with him. You're not even supposed to have your phone with you, by the way. In professional tournament, the handbook states that you're not supposed to have any communication device. I believe that's the wording. I'd have to go back and look, but the common handbook for AoE tournaments, I believe states that you're not supposed to have any form of communication with you. So you're not allowed to have some kind of device that would allow you to communicate with outside information, right? So you said they think they should have given a warning or another punishment and then learned from it. 50% prize pool is harsh for someone making a living off this game. Beastfire, I do agree that 50% is harsh. I think 50% is really, really tough. Especially for someone who is doing this for a living. I can totally understand how hard that would be. But I guess you live and you learn, right? He'll never do it again. I can tell you that. Yeah, it's better than being disqualified. That is true. And they could have disqualified him. They could have. I think they could have done even 10%. I think they could have done something lower, or just, I think that the other option would be, as soon as they caught him, to forfeit that game or even that set. I think that could have been a perfectly valid option to say, okay, well, you maybe weren't intentionally cheating, but you were playing against the rules, so you lose the set. Or at the very least, as soon as they saw it, you lose this game. But I think losing the set would have had a little bit more weight to it and would have been fair, because it's like you had a means to cheat. Even if you didn't use it, it was there and you broke the rules. So, anyway, it's an unfortunate set of circumstances, but yeah, Trollermeister, by the time that they dealt the punishment, or that, I don't know if they noticed during the set and then dealt with it afterwards. I'm not actually sure. I don't know if they stopped in the middle or not. I can't remember how that went down. I just know that they cut 50% of the prize pool afterwards. So I don't know if they caught him in the middle, if they caught him afterwards, but anyway. Yeah, Lux like, come on, start the game. Nilly sent a message and asked them to take the phone 2 minutes after it was shown on stream. Oh, well, that's easy then. If that's how that happened, then they should have taken the phone and made him forfeit the game that he was playing. It would have been, I think that would have been a more viable option than taking so much money, right? It's a lot of money. I think even the last place gets like $5,000 or something. Where is it? Let me look, see what the prize pool is for last place. Yeah, no, actually, no. 10th place is $1,800. It's not that much. But 50% of it's $900. That's a lot of money. I think Vivi is going to be last place, by the way. He hasn't played his last set, so I don't know. But based on his performance so far, I think it's very likely that he ends in last place. He has to play Heart today. So it probably just goes back to the sponsors, Wazzy. It probably just goes back to the sponsors, I would guess. I don't know. Like, I doubt maybe they're gonna give it to the other players. Yeah, maybe they give it to the other players. Gibbet tongue. So I mean, like, still losing $900 is $900. It's not a little amount. But imagine he got like 6th or 5th, where it's where he would make like $4,000. Then you lose $2,000. That's a huge cut. Yeah, obviously I don't think Vivi was ever really going to get into the top 4 in this event. Just because I think there's too many other strong contenders, but I could see him getting into the 6th or 5th place, you know, through some good games, some good sets. I do wonder who our final contenders will be for this tournament. I do wonder. I think it's crazy that, like, Hart is in the place that he's in right now. Hart is in 9th, right? He's lost all of his sets, but like, he did so well. I watched his set against Hera. I watched part of his set against Yo, and he just looked so clean and like he was playing so well. I was like, man, he also got really unfortunate. I think it was really unfortunate. The matchups that he got in this tournament, Hera, Yo, and Sebastian, I think are 3 of the better players out of the 10. I would put Hera, Yo, and Sebastian all in the top 5. And he had to play all 3 of them. So his schedule in the group stage was kind of rough. Right? Like I think that some of the other players had an easier road. He said Hart got cheated out of more money than Vivi did. I don't know about that, but like it's tough. It's tough when you have a group stage like this and you only play 4 opponents. It's like what happens if you get stuck with the better ones? You know, not that any of them are bad, but some of them are obviously better, right? Like Yo and Hera are obviously like always top 4 in tournaments. They're so good. The same thing with like Leary, Viper, and Sebastian. I think that like ACCM or Nikov or Vivi or freaking Andy, they're all terrific players, but I don't think that they're as good. Right? They're just not. They don't hit the same level in tournaments as Hera and Yo and Leary and like the Viper. Those I just don't. It's tough. That's all I can say. If I was in Hart's position, I'd be like, man, I got put in the hardest part of the group stage. I'll say that, I mean, Hera obviously had really hard opponents too, though, right? Like, Hera had Hart, Leary, and Yo, and he had ACCM as well. I think Hera had a very, very tough schedule too, though. So, and I think it shows, though, because that's the reason why he's lost 3 games so far. Like, he lost... those 2 games to Leary, and that set was amazing. That set was just straight fire. And Hart, he lost a game to, and he easily could have lost 1 or 2 more to Hart as well. And then Hera spent more time playing 1 single game with ACCM than he did in the rest of the tournament. But yeah. I've enjoyed watching these games. Didn't Sebastian lose to Hart? He lost 2 games, but he won 3. So he actually won the set. That's the other player that's looking super clean. Like, I think Sebastian and Hart have looked like maybe the strongest. Besides Hera, I think maybe some of the strongest performances have been from Sebastian and Hart. I know that doesn't reflect in the score, like it doesn't reflect in the games won, but if you actually go back and watch their games, it's like, they were so close to beating the top players, and it could have gone either way. But yeah. And Luck is like, come on, start the game already. All right. I'm going. Ooh, I got stuck talking about Ling Yuan, and it's been fun. I've been enjoying watching it, and I enjoyed casting a bunch of the sets. I'll probably be doing more of it today, so it's good for me to be up to date on the goings on in the Ling Yuan tournament. I need to know what's up there, you know. All right. Oh, you picked Keaton's Nubel Kim? All right. You picked it. I'll take it. Only 2 games decide so much. Yeah, honestly, 1 or 2 game swing changes everything. Changes everything. But that's what's cool about the tournament, right? It's like, it's also competitive. It's also close. Anything could happen. Anything could happen. I'm wondering if this guy dodged because the timer's going all the way down. Or if he's here. Okay, well, we got the game. Ketons versus Khmer. Okay.
Bildim ben.
Барилгачин. Барилгачин.
First things first, is there any water on this map? I already see that there's unbuildable terrain. Plenty of unbuildable terrain, actually. And there's relics on the hill in the center. Rhino and a elephant. Interesting. Not a lot of wood. It's like maybe the wood's gonna be along the outside. Actually, I'm just gonna go back to the back and take the back wood right away.
아무래도 보여. 짜증. 티모. 아무래도
아무르민도 티모
술태. 짜증.
세커 안청 빌림 멋청 멋청 티모 티모 멋청 세커 아무르민도 빌림 보이
티모.
빌림
Lots of hunt. Which isn't necessarily bad or good for me. It's kind of just whatever. There's no berries, actually, so... Oh, there's more sheep. Oh, there's so many relics. I think we need to get map control for sure this game. It's like whoever wins the hill in the middle is gonna win this game. There's not that much gold either. Can I go up here?
티모. 짜증. 티모. 빌dim
That'll be a perfect uptime, but there's so much unbuildable terrain, guys. Oof.
안충 티모 비등반
You just see what's on the sides.
비빔반 주의대 티모 비바사
So like any gold or anything on the sides, or is it just gonna be like literally whoever gets the relics wins this?
티모 아무르민두
아무르민두 비빔반
Oh, he didn't get this. Oh, what? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Why did it stop following? Yeah, he's doing an FC. Lithuanians to be so broken? Yeah, I guess. Where even is he? Oh, there's just extra boars on the map. These aren't even his. These are just extras. Is he here? I think he's right next to us, guys. Oops.
아무르민두 비등반 아무르민두 티모
I think I just misread this map. I thought he was gonna be... He's next to us, like for sure. He's right here. He's going archers? Weird. I told you guys he was just gonna go straight for the FC. I don't think we can win this game now. We went for a play and we didn't ever find out where he was. Like, now he has crossbow, and literally he just has everything right next to his TC. Although he will run out of wood eventually. Teutonic T, thanks for the gifted sub, appreciate it.
Sweet ass. Ban. Sakaro. Moschung.
Amr Mindu.
How often does the game get a balance patch? Pretty often. Maybe I was wrong.
티모.
Maybe I can just win the game with straight scouts. And now I'm up. Yeah, I think Keaton's just playing like this is kind of broken. I'm not gonna lie. I had it done to me the other day. And I don't know what you can do against it. That is so many relics that just popped out. Holy crap. The amount of gold he must have been getting from all those relics. Dude, where is his eco? Oh, okay, it's up here, it's up here. Alright, he has 2 TCs now, but like, we're about to have so many light cav, it's gonna be insane. What do you do against 29 light cav? When I get light cav upgrade, it's just gonna be like busted.
세클. 아무런 민도.
I kind of need a market. I kind of need a market, guys.
티모. 세클.
다른 특징.
bolg'oy zute bolg'oy zute
Crazy that the scout play won this game. This guy's got to be literally in disbelief over this game. GG. He's got to be sitting there going, what the heck did I just witness? I can't believe he was right next to us. I thought he was going to be here. Like, I saw this gold in this stone, and I was like, oh, that's probably like a golden stone of his. And then I was like looking at my piles, and I'm like, wait, those aren't the same size. There's just random boars that were down here. I guess either of us could have taken them. There were 4 of them. Oh, there was another one here. That's crazy. Like, I just made a bunch of scouts with Khitons, and it was so open though, right? Like, he couldn't take resources anywhere. I mean, I think I would be kind of fuming too. After I feel like he hit the better timings and he didn't play bad, and he had 1,000 relic gold. But like, we just destroyed because Khiton scout, like, the farming's good, and then you just flood scouts. Light cav, and then you can just play Step Lancer. The extra +4 attack with the light cav and the Step Lancers is insane. My light cav is doing more attack than a knight. Like, that's nuts. I think what knights have 10 base attack. So my light cav, although they have a lot less armor and a lot less HP, they're doing 11 base, or not 11 base attack, but 11 attack. And they still get +4 pierce armor, right? And +4 pierce armor, think about it this way. He's Khmer. He gets no special bonuses for his crossbows. He's playing crossbow, which has 5 attack. And then if you add Fletching and Bodkin, it's going to put you at 7 attack. So he's only getting 3 attack on my light cav. My light cav, 3 attack. How many shots does that take, guys? 10, 20 crossbows. It would take 20 crossbows to one shot one of my light cav. And if I have 20 light cav, he has to have 20 crossbows, and they have to shoot 20 times. By the time they shoot 20 times, like, you've just absolutely annihilated them. You know? So, I feel like the light cav with Khitons is really strong. That's a disgusting amount of relics. Yeah, he had all of these in a monastery, and I killed the monastery. He was up to castle first. He went into crossbow. He was on 3 TC, and most of the game I was just on 1. I just made a whole lot of scouts in feudal, and then made a whole lot of light cav in Castle Age. He said would a couple of pikes in front have helped? I think it would have helped, but still, 11 attack is really high. So, like, your pikemen have 55. Is that right? 55 HP. Yeah, 55 HP. So 5 hits and they're dead from the light cav, and then from the step lancers even less. Right, even less hits and they die. So I think five hits is not that many, and even if you have like 5 or 6 pikemen, they're not gonna really stop 20 light cav. It's when you start getting to like 10 or 15 pikemen along with like 15 or 20 crossbows, then it's gonna be really good. But like, that's expensive, and you have to have the barracks. He never even added the barracks because he went straight into ranges. Right? I think with Khitons, because of the amount of food that they get, it's basically all about just getting a mass amount of units, because they're not strong, right? Like, my cav is not strong. It's just like has high attack, so I need lots of it. But with the amount of food that you get from the pastures in Castle Age, you're fine. Like, look at how much more food I had. He had more gold because of the relics, and he had more wood and stone, but I had 7k more food, which is crazy. Granted, he didn't have that many farms, but like, he's Khmer, right? His farms should be faster, but in this case, we were going to end up having all of these relics, and he could never get them back, so the game was very over, but... And there's just not enough gold on this map, otherwise. There's only like a few 3 tiles of gold on the rest of the map. This was a weird Mega Random map. But okay. Alright guys, I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back. Just give me a second. Or 60 seconds. Teutonic says I've played that map. Well, I mean, it's a Mega Random map, so there's probably a lot of variations of it. There we go. Well, we won the first 2 games, guys. It's a good start. Good start to the day. We won Enclosed. We won Mega Random. Maybe we can get an Arabia and win that. Wow, we got a game very quickly. Very quickly. Hey, Yasola, how's the games going? They're going well, Platypus. They're going pretty well. Okay, we'll play Japanese if he picks. Amine. Okay. Alright, Burmese. We're definitely going Men-at-Arms here. Against Byzantines, 100%. Alright, it's hares. I haven't found any of our boars yet. There's one. There's one boar. We do have a nice backwood line here. Forward gold. Don't like that. I think it's gonna be... Okay, there's the second boar. We found all of our stuff. If we find neutral deer, we'll push those. If not, we'll go ahead and see if there's anything we can take from our opponent. We should be right around here, I believe, based on the relics. Very forward gold for me. Yes. Don't like it at all, but sometimes that's the way it goes. Yeah, just have to deal with it, you know. Oh, he's got a very nice wood line to wall too, right here. And that is indeed the wood line he's taking. He's got 4 on wood. Interesting. No deer makes this a little bit more difficult. Would have loved to have a few deer to push. That is so bad, guys. Ah, that is so bad, actually. Like, I lose mine, but I get the Men-at-Arms upgrade, so I'm in so much trouble right now. Hello, Decker. What's up? And there's the range, so... I just have to go skirms, like, I don't have an option. Yeah, this is bad. Alright, sounds good, Decker, sounds good. Not loving my position. I think I go all in on skirms now. Double range skirms or something. Somehow I didn't lose a Vil there. That's crazy. Take it. I don't know how I didn't lose a Vil there. I feel like I definitely should have. He could easily be fully walled by now. Honestly, he should be fully walled by now, but... we're gonna go forward and pretend that he's not. Because I don't even get the next armor upgrade on these guys. He will definitely be up before us, so we're just gonna get all the upgrades. have a very large army of skirms. One siege workshop ends us. My opponent will boom, probably. That's probably what's gonna happen. I know he has archers though, I just don't know where they are. He's probably thinking, where the heck are my, or where the heck my castle age timing is.
Yes.
No, I understand the question. He might have thought that I was AFK or something. His full walls, man. So much walling from him. Well, we forced a siege workshop. That's good. Oh, he's an imp! Now I'm actually really happy. Now I'm actually really happy that I made so many skirms. Because, like, if he goes straight ARB, I do have a lot of skirms. What did Imp get him here, though? Bombard cannons? The truth is, though, I have such bad skirms, it's like... I don't really get anything for going up, either. I get chemistry. I get Bracer, but that's it. It's not great. Wait, why are my vills coming out? Dude, I fixed these waypoints like an hour ago and they just... If I had good skirms, I think we would win this game, but like I don't even have the second armor upgrade on my skirms. How do you ever win this? I don't actually think it's a winnable matchup. If your opponent can get a fast zip timing, I don't think you can win it. I have amazing Hussar. Yeah, but You don't ever get the Hussar as fast as someone can get the arm. I don't think that was on purpose, Birdie. I don't think that was on purpose. Picholok 12, thanks for the raid. Appreciate it. Welcome, raiders. Yo, it's Red Phosphor. Hello, Red Phosphor. Thanks for the raid. Appreciate it. Welcome, everybody. could almost afford to make elephants right now. You know what I should make? I should do full champion, guys. The champ switch will just absolutely wreck here. He's got no castles to make, He's got no castles to make cataphracts, so if I just go full champ, he can't win. I do need to get my last golds, though. He's probably gonna be shocked by the champ switch. Honestly, I think the game's over without it. GG. The fast imp play was crazy from him. I was not expecting it. And it wasn't, yeah, it wasn't what I expected. Like, not as fast as he went up. I don't know how many vills he went up with, but it couldn't have been very many. Also, Arcadia was amazing. Igor says, greatest comeback in the history of the game? No. No, I've had some good comebacks. This one's alright. Like, the thing is, he never made a good tech switch. He switched to cataphracts. He could have just won with Arb. He didn't push fast enough, right? Like, he should have won this game. That's the truth. He should have won this game. Like, my skirms suck. If he just stays on Arb and gets a bigger mass of them and adds more bombard cannons instead of switching to cataphracts, why would you switch to cataphracts? Cataphracts, like, they're good against certain units, but if I'm going Hussar and Cavalier along with the skirms, cataphracts just isn't it. You could just add halbs if I'm going Hussar. And my skirms are just so trash. I'm lacking 2 armor upgrades and thumb ring. Like, they're just bad. I think if you just stay on Arb, like, what do I have against it? Arb bombard cannon just kills me. I mean, my Hussars get the extra attack against archers. This is true. Then you just add halb. No, but his Arbs can just shred my... Like, my skirms only get 5 pierce armor. So, normally, your skirms have at least 6, right? But, like, in Arb... Our Czech 1700 win versus this guy, he only... fast aggression or lose games versus 1700 people I saw. I don't know Tanmo. I don't know Amine very much. I've played him a few times. But, like... Arb gets the 6 base attack, fletching, bodkin, bracer. You have 9 attack plus chemistry. You have 10 attack. My skirms only get 5 pierce armor total. So every shot takes 5 HP. That means 7 arrows to kill a skirm. Like, his skirms... He only has to have 7 ARBs shooting my 1 skirm to kill it instantly. It's just so easy to push skirms when they have no armor. If you have ARB. I don't know. I want to know how many vills he went up with. That's what I want to know. He said, I think he needed camels instead of Kata, but I don't think just one would like have ARB, to be honest. But he could have, yeah. Like, I just want to know how many he went up with, guys. I'm going to watch the replay just to see how many vills he went up to imp with. Because this seemed like a super fast imp. Load replay. He was up to imp around the same time I was, like, in castle, almost. Also, did he push any deer? I didn't even find any deer. My deer were literally in the corner, and I didn't see them. Nah, he didn't push any. I might have been able to take this boar. But I just want to see what his imp timing was like. The thing is, I got really lucky, guys. I got really lucky because I didn't lose a single vill here when he came forward with his archers. Somehow, I didn't lose a single vill and I killed all 3 archers. Like, he comes forward with 3 archers, and he definitely should have gotten a vill here. But he doesn't get a vill, and I kill the archers. That was big for us. I don't think he adds any TCs. I think he goes straight up to imp. I think he buys his way up here. After he hits castle, he's on his way to castle. He has a small army of archers. He goes monastery, university. And I think he just buys his way up. Maybe he doesn't even buy his way up. Maybe he just goes up. He goes up at 41 vills. He is clicked to imp before I'm even in castle. He's clicked to imp before I'm even in castle. I am so glad that I just went massive amounts of skirms. I'm so glad that I just went massive amounts of skirms because, like, I know that he's either going to play skirm or crossbow. It's, like, very unlikely he does anything else. And if he does play camel, like, skirms are still okay against camel. Camels don't have high pierce armor. He asked me, am I here? I hit castle, and then he's like, he's already up to imp. That's why he was asking. Okay, so when he hits imp, he's at 41 vills, and I'm at 50.
Okay.
I'm at 50 vills, but I'm on 3 TCs, and I have 29 skirms. I have 29 skirms, which is hard to push, even if you have a decent amount of archers, and he really didn't. He only had 7 archers because he was doing such a fast imp timing. Does he even have... Does he have ballistics? I don't think he had ballistics yet at this point. What's like the... I should be watching this in Capture Age so I could know the res collected and whatnot. Right now I'm ahead by 20 vills though, right? So as long as I hold on here, I actually do have the much better eco. Does he ever add a TC? I mean, obviously later in the game he does, but like early, does he ever add a TC? Also, he got no vill kills here and lost all of the arbs. Me having a large army of skirms? Look at that. I'm actually 30 vills ahead of him right now. And he loses his whole ball of skirm or arbs to my skirms. And he's making more, but like Okay, also, what the heck happened here, guys? I had Vils coming forward for forever, and I don't know why they were coming forward. It must have, like, accidentally gone here. Well, he had no choice, Murderface. He dove too far into my base with the arbs, and then I trapped his arbs here. He couldn't go this way because of the TC. If he tries to go this way, I can always just send another batch of skirms or loop around and get in the way, and then I can come back. Like, he didn't even know. From his perspective, he doesn't even know what's back here, right? So he knows there's a TC here. He probably assumes that this just goes all the way to the edge. It was a bad fight, but it was a bad choice to dive. He should have just waited for the bombard cannons. If he just waits for the bombard cannon and like gets 2 or 3 bombard cannons and a whole bunch of arbs, he wins the game. Because I can't fight that until I get to imp, and I'm nowhere close to imp. Like, I have 42 food right now in the bank. So, yeah. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, I mean, I'm at 86 Vils. He's at 56, right? Hiccup, thank you for the follow. Your name makes me think of How to Train Your Dragon. Hiccup. Love that movie. It's a fun movie. The first one is my favorite. Yeah, I mean, he's just he's all in one TC, all game, and like I get clicked up. His score is only high here because of the KD. That's good for him. He has a good KD right now, and because he has so much army. But, like, I'm ahead by 30-some Vils, and I still have army. Like, it's not like I don't have army. It's just worse army. So when I hit imp, I'm up by 34 Vils. I'm up by 34 Vils. I have... How many skirms did I have at this point? Let's change to my color and see. 44 skirms. I'm in imp, and I've got lots of res to be able to go into Hussar here. Yeah, I don't feel like... I'm not in, like, a terrible position. He hasn't trebbed down this castle. I still have a lot of safe eco. He really should have come over here and cleared this. And I think he wants to do that, but he's probably scared because I have so many skirms on the field, right? And he's, yeah, I mean, he's got 3 relics, I think, at this point. He's got 2 more that he could collect, but he ends up getting this one. But he sent his monk forward for some reason and gave me the other one on accident, which was nice. But yeah. Oops. Nice to get the win there. Okay, at this point in the game, I am way ahead in res collected. He does have a lot more gold collected than me. And he has a better KD, but I've got way more Vils, way more food and wood. And I'm able to tech into the army that I want. I think the matchup is so good for Byzantines there, and I'm really surprised he lost. Actually, let's look at the map pool, guys. You can see what I voted for. In the 1v1s, I voted for Fortified Clearing, Shoals, and Four Lakes. I don't really like any of the other maps here. I really hope that none of these other maps get voted in. Maybe Pacific Islands would be okay, I guess. Acropolis is the dev pick. I don't really love that pick. It's okay. I might not ban it, but Fortified Clearing is really fun. I enjoy it. Four Lakes is alright. Shoals is actually surprisingly fun. Moras. I don't really know this map. Shoals and Fortified Clearing, okay. Murderface is like, I can hit 1,500 in a week. Really, Murderface? I don't know about that. 1,500's pretty far up there. You said I win 60% of the games I play on Shoals. Shoals is a pretty fun map. I like Shoals a lot. Let's see when the schedule is for the Ling Yuan Cup. It says 4 hours from now Ling Yuan starts. So I might take a short break in between now and then come back to be able to cast, because I really want to cast some of these games. Sola has given me the gift. What gift? The gift of coaching? I think you paid for that. Give me only Arabia and I get the 2K2. The French kiddo. What's your elo? What's your elo? You say 2K2 is pretty high, man. 2K2 is pretty strong. I've been almost 2K1. I can tell you it's hard. It is not an easy level to be at. That's true. We still have an hour to get in. Yep. Yeah, if you're playing on the ladder, you can basically get only Arabia, French kiddo. It's not that hard. Rarely do you have to play another map. Guys, we won Enclosed, we won Mega Random, we won Arabia today. I feel really good. We are able to win 3 different maps, 3 different Civ matchups. And 2 of them, in my opinion, were very bad. 2 of them, like, I had Italian, like, I was Persians versus Italians. I don't like that matchup. I think Italians does it incredibly well there. There's not much you can make to deal with Bombard Cannon, Genoese Crossbow as Persians in that situation. And then, what was the other one? Oh, and then the one we just played, Burmese versus Byzantines, is so bad for Burmese. Like, it feels very difficult with Burmese because you don't get the last 2 armor upgrades on your ranged units, right? Alright, I think I'll play another one. And then, I don't know, maybe I'll take a short break after this game. And come back to cast a bunch of games tonight. What did we get? 2N plus 2Q. Okay. We'll play Japanese if he picks. Another French player. Magyar's Kumans. Okay. Let's do some high aggression here. I need to go like towers and archers forward, guys. And I think we have to lame against Kumans. Otherwise they get that really good uptime and can build 2 TCs and it just gets really difficult. The French kiddo says, oh, this is a friend of mine. Okay, cool, cool. Kumans, I feel like if they can get a nice placement for that second TC, can be one of those civs that's just really hard to play against. He's a very aggressive player. Oh, maybe he won't even try to do the 2 TCs then. It depends, man. If they can get to their 2 TC, you say they're so bad, they're like, it's very situational. Sometimes they're very good. Depends on what type of TC spawn they get for their second TC, I think. Now he can't stop the lame because I killed the Oh, he did! He still stopped it. Kudos to him. Nice work by him to get the stop there. That was really good on his part. Did he lose his scout? Yeah. He lost his scout, but he was able to stop the lame still.
Jó napot. Itt.
Szolgál. Igen. Igen.
Igen, megy, várj. Igen, értem.
Megyek.
Like, kudos to him. We got all of our pigs, though. We got one of his pigs. We're alright.
Szolgálok. Jó napot. Igen.
Igen.
Parancs.
Megyek. Érted.
Szolgálok.
Azon megyek. Vadász.
Igen.
Vadász.
Jó napot.
Vadász.
Szolgálok.
Vadász. Vadász. Parancs. Szolgálatára. Igen. Vadász.
Jó napot. Szolgálok.
Szolgálat. Megyek. Igen. Parancs. Jó na, vadász.
Parancs. Megy. Vadász.
Parancs.
Igen. Szolgálok. Igen, gyűjtőket.
That was bad. I shouldn't have gone house there.
Igen, megy.
Igen.
Jó napot.
Megyek. Vadász.
Igen. Vadász.
Jó napot. Igen.
Szolgálok. Vadász. Jó napot.
He has a forward gold, so we could tower that potentially. Come in with archers. He has a very open side here, so I think we play archers.
Parancs. Értettem. Szolgálat. Gyűjtögetek. Igen. Parancs. Szolgálat. Jó napot.
Parancs. Vadász.
Igen.
Vadász.
Szolgálatára. Igen.
Jó napot.
Jó napot. Parancs. Igen. Szolgálatára. Építkezek. Igen. Parancs. Jó napot.
Szolgálat. Parancs.
Parancs. Igen.
Szolgálat.
Gyűjtögetek.
Jó napot.
Gyűjtögetek.
Igen.
Gyűjtögetek. Jó napot. Megyek. Gyűjtögetek. Gyűjtögetek. Szolgálat. Jó napot. Igen. Igen. Gyűjtögetek. Parancs.
Igen.
Értettem. Szolgálatára.
Szolgálat. Jó napot.
Jó nap. Azonnal. Parancs. Megyek.
Igen.
Igen. Építkezek. Szolgálat.
Jó napot. Parancs.
We also have a very forward gold, though.
Igen. Fát vág. Jó nap. Igen. Fát vágok. Szolgálat. Igen. Jó nap. Szolgálatára. Szolgálat. Igen. Azonnal. Jó nap.
Jó napot.
Bányás. Parancs.
Szolgálat. Igen.
Fát vág.
Parancs. Gyűjt.
Jó nap. Gyűjtögetek. Parancs. Igen. Szolgálat. Építkezek. Jó nap. Bányász. Parancs. Bányász.
Jó napot. Gyűjtőket.
Szolgálatára.
Like, double archery range could be good here. Gotta put a ton of pressure on him, though. Doesn't look like he's doing 2 TC based on his uptime.
Igen.
Igen. Szolgálat.
Szolgálatára.
Nope, maybe he is.
Parancs. Gyűjtőket.
Igen. Parancs. Jó napot. Parancs. Jó napot. Igen. Bányászok. Értem. Igenis. Megyek.
Jó napot.
Szolgálatára. Parancs. Épít. Bányász.
Parancs.
Jó napot.
Gotta go forward and see what he's on. Yeah, I've got a spearman going forward to see that.
Igen. Szolgálatára. Igen. Építkezek.
Parancs. Igen, rendben. Szolgálat, igen, rendben.
Parancs. Gyűjtögetek. Jó napot.
Igen, rendben. Igen, rendben. Igen, uram. Igen, rendben. Parancs, igen, rendben. Igen, rendben.
God, it's so bad. I'm housed again. What the heck? What am I doing?
Parancs. Szolgálatára. Jó napot. Építkezek.
Igen. Értettem. Igen, igen, uram. Szolgálat. Igen, rendben.
Parancs. Épít bányász. Jön azonnal. Építkezz. Fát vág.
Igen, várj.
Parancs. Rendben. Igen, uram. Igen, rendben. Szolgálat. Parancs.
Szolgálat. Építkezz.
Rendben. Igen, rendben. Parancs. Igen, uram. Rendben. Támadás.
Szolgálat.
Igen.
Igenis, épít. Parancs.
Parancs. Igen. Szolgálat. Bányász. Jó napot. Építkezz. Igen. Szolgálatára. Építkezz. Igen. Építkezz. Jó napot.
Igen, támadás.
Parancs. Igen.
Parancs. Igen, értettem.
Szolgálat. Azonnal. Parancs. Jó napot. Azonnal. Szolgálatára. Parancs. Igenis. Jó napot. Megyek. Igen, megyek. Azonnal. Parancs. Igenis. Építkezz. Szolgálatára.
Szolgálat.
Igen, rendben.
Igen, építkezz. Jó napot. Szolgálatára.
Jó napot.
Jó napot.
Épít.
Igen. Parancs.
Épít.
Igen. Parancs. Fát vág. Megyek. Igenis. Szól. Jó napot. Parancs. Jó napot. Építkezek.
Played really bad this game. This is not good.
Építkezek. Szolgálat. Igen. Megyek.
Szolgálat. Parancs. Igen, értettem.
Gyűjtögetek.
Igen.
Why? Why did they go forward? I hate that. Like, the archer's just so stupid, man. I put them on stand ground. Like, they're on stand ground! What, why did they go forward? I don't understand.
Jó napot.
And I'm housed again.
Szolgálatára. Parancs. Ért megyek. Fát vágok. Azon. Igen. Megyek.
Yeah, come on in. Yeah, but that's just because he made no army. He could have made skirms all along.
Építkezzen, építkezzen.
Parancs, építkezés.
Igen, szolgálatára. Igen, rendben. Igen. Támadás. Szolgálat. Parancs. Előre. Szolgálat. Igen, előre.
Oh.
Megyek, bány.
Jó napot, parancs, építkezés.
So Dev Vader, if he builds just one range and builds a few skirms here, he's totally fine. And matter of fact, I think he's in really good shape if he just builds one range and just builds 5 skirms. 5 skirms, and you just push all the archers back. It forces me into a stable, and then after that, he's just really far ahead with the eco at that point. You said I go up so much faster. If I invest a lot into archers and he invests only a little bit into skirms, not really. I think that if he builds the TC a little bit into skirms, what are you saying? He only needs to do like four skirms. Because I have to spread my archers out to stop the farms, right? Yeah, 4 skirms would just be so alright for him. And if I build, say, 8 archers to try and stop all of these farms, he builds 4 skirms. His 4 skirms can make my archers run and run and run. Yeah, but you have to recognize that the archery range is much cheaper for him. No, I know that you did it against me, but you also had a really good map for it. And I'll admit, this map was good for me. This map was very good for me because he had a forward gold and it wasn't on a wood line, right? But say he has a stone or a gold in the back on the wood line, it's really, really good for Kumans. So. His Vil count is probably in the high 50s. I think it's very map dependent, Vader. I think that typically, like on a map like this, yes. No, it's not. His Vil count is much... Well, now it probably is because he's lost a lot of Vils, but he was at 57. Yeah, I would say you need a really good map. I agree, Death Vader, that you need a really good map to make it work with Kumans, but if you do get that really good map, it's just really strong. His res collected is a lot higher than mine. He's got 400, almost 500 more wood. He's got like 300 more food. He's got like 600 more gold. But that doesn't matter because I think you always need to do like Mangonel Knights when you're dealing with the crossbow at this point. And you send 1 or 2 knights forward, and like I don't have what I need at home. I mean, I have some crossbows at this point, but if he had just built 2 knights when he first hit castle, sent them into my eco, I would have had to make archers here, and then he builds 1 mango to push my crossbows back, and he's in much better shape. I just don't think he played it very well for the Kumans. Right, I think that was the biggest mistake. You can always open with a stable as well with Kumans and then go 2 TC after you get your opponent on the defensive. Yeah, I think it is hard, but like there's players who make it work really well. That's also true. You can idle the TCs if you've got like a 4 or 5 Vil lead already. You can idle one of the TCs and just make military. Yeah, but if you get damage in Death Vader, or if you have map control because you have a lot of army, it's okay. But yeah, I don't think Kumans is like... I think if you have the right map, Kumans is super strong, and if you have a regular, typical Arabia map, they're pretty weak. They're hard to make work, but then if you do make them work, they're really good. And there's no happy medium. It's one way or the other with Kumans. They're either... Death Vader, it depends on the map. Some players do play Kumans. I've seen Yo do 2 TC tower rush with Kumans. You tower rush, and then at home you have the 2 TC. Not on Arabia, no. I think the pros are really, really good at punishing the 2 TC Arabia build, for sure. And I think they know that it's more likely to get a bad map than a good one. Tanmo, don't give spoilers. People might want to go back and watch those games. All right. Well, we've won every game so far today, guys. We won 2 Arabia games, too. Which makes me very happy, because those are the harder games for me to win, I feel like. Hmm. 5 Armias Cumans, that's quite sad. Yeah, I mean, it was 4, I think, no. It was 5 Scorps, and that's it. It's 5 Scorps. The crazy part is, I wasn't up that much later to Castle. Which is really, that's the bad part for him, right? He needed to do, in those 3 minutes, he really needed to get Knights out. If he got Knights out in those 3 minutes instead of Scorps, he's actually fine. Okay. Yeah, Knights wouldn't have been hard for him to get out. He could have gotten at least 2 or 3 Knights out before we ever get up, and then he clears our archers and goes to our base with those Knights, and oof, we're in trouble. But he went Scorps. I don't understand. Like, Scorps are just not it. You said you are not arena guy? No. I need to get better at arena, but I'm not an arena guy, no. I struggle to play arena. I struggle to have fun on arena, to be honest. I don't really enjoy it. It's like so much time before you ever do anything. Yeah, exactly. In team games, it's fine. Like, in team games, arena's alright. It's not bad, but like in 1v1s, you have like so much time before you can do anything, and then you just have to play against arena clowns, and it's like, oh, another monk siege push. Oh, another Turk castle drop. Oh, another Bohemian castle drop. Oh, another Italian castle drop. Oh, another Portuguese castle drop with monks. It's like every single, like, there's like so little different, like, on Arabia it feels like there's tons of different play styles. Feels like there's tons of different options. That there's like a whole bunch of different openings. The rock paper scissors mechanic is like really nice because on Arabia it all makes sense. On arena it's like either you boom to post imp and whoever has the better build order and boom just steamrolls, or you end up in this like ridiculous conversion battle or trying to deal with a ton of conversions from like 3 or 4 different civs that do it really well, and it's just a practice build, and it's just like, what? All I have to do is either make my own monks or like try and make light cav and hope that you have enough. Yeah, and then then there's the occasional trush. And it feels so like one-dimensional. It's like, okay, I can only do a few openings and play a few civs. Because if you play random civ on arena, it's busted. Like, arena does not work like Arabia because there's too many civs that, like, they're just not good on a closed map. And I don't like that. I like having the vast majority of the civs as, like, optional to play. And not like, oh, well, I got this civ and it's just kind of over because my opponent has the way better civ for the map. I mentioned like 4 different strats. Yeah, but they're like overly abundantly used. It's like, it gets so boring. You're like, okay, this civ, he's going to do one of 2 things. But like with civs on other maps, there's so many different ways that they could open. You could be like, Okay, is he going to play a range? Is he going to play a stable? Is he going to play men-at-arms? Is he going to tower rush? Is he going to TC drop? Like, is he going to stay on this stable? What's he going to do in castle, you know? But that's just not true, because all of those, you could open skirm, you could open archer, you could open scouts, you could open men-at-arms, and then once you get the follow-up, it's like you could have a double comp in feudal, or you could have a single comp into, you know, cav archers or into knights. It's like all of those are viable plays. You can't play like cav archers or crossbow timing in on arena, you know. So I think that's why I don't like it as much. I get bored playing it, and I get frustrated playing it because it feels very Civ dependent. Exactly. I think if you're playing peak arena, it's boring, because arguably light cav relic into boom is ideal. That's what you see the most at like 18, 19, 2K. That's all you see, and I don't know. I just don't like it very much. I'd much rather play Arabia or Enclosed or Magna Random than Arena. So here's the thing, Birdie. If I end up playing like tournaments in the future, and I have to play Arena, I will experiment with a lot more stuff. You know, I'll experiment with a lot more options, because I'll need to know how to play it, and I'll need to have some good options. But like right now, I don't know. I don't need to know how to play it, and I just don't have very much fun with it. So I try not to waste a bunch of time getting frustrated on a map I don't really want to play, you know. Learning new maps is good, and people that do enjoy Arena, I have nothing against them, right? It's like everybody has their own taste in the game and what they want to spend their time doing and having fun with. Tenmo says, for interest, why you prefer Japanese and not Civ like Teutons or Goths? I think both is better. I enjoy all of those Civs, actually, Tenmo. I enjoy all the Civs. I enjoy playing Japanese. I enjoy playing Teutons. I enjoy playing Goths. None of them are bad. I think Japanese is a lot of fun. When someone else picks, I feel comfortable with Japanese. And I just like overall the feel. Guys, I'm going to take a break. I'm going to see who else is on for us to raid. And I'm going to come back to cast in 3 hours. Maybe, actually, I might come back and cast for the freaking Andy Nikov set. I might not cast Hart versus Vivi. The set that I really want to cast is Hera versus Yo. That's in 8 hours. That's the set I really want to cast. We'll see. We'll see what I end up casting. I might like play some team games and then cast Hera and Yo or something like that. But I'll be back. Let's see who's on for us to raid. Doubt is playing some games, it looks like. We'll raid Doubt. Yeah, you're welcome, Tanmo. You guys can go have fun with Doubt. And I'll be back in a few hours at some point later tonight to do some casting and maybe some team games, guys. Cubans are a bad Civ. Bye, Sola. Alright, have fun with Doubt, guys. See you later.